ScriptEd Developer Lab Volunteer Training for 2018. Thank you so much for signing up to volunteer. We hope that by watching this video, you'll be able to come away with a broad understanding of ScriptEd's mission and goals, the Summer Developer Lab program, as well as feel prepared to join one of our classrooms this summer. Our mission at ScriptEd is to equip students in under-resourced schools with the fundamental coding skills and professional experiences that together create access to careers in technology. How do we do this? First, we establish partnerships with under-resourced schools and work with them to identify a cohort of interested students who wish to learn about coding and web development. We target students in 10th or 11th grade so they can receive several years of ScriptEd programming. And then over the course of several years, we work to provide our students with increasingly rigorous instructions and more in-depth experiences to set them up for a future career in technology. The students you'll meet this summer are here. They've finished the Foundations course, where they learned fundamentals of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and are preparing to launch into the advanced class, where they'll dive deeper into JavaScript as well as learn about APIs and Bootstrap. Our model is founded on collaboration because we know that real impact takes a village. We invest in building community among our partners to establish a support system committed to equity within the tech industry. Thank you so much for lending your time and energy this summer. By joining our classroom, you're playing a powerful role in supporting and inspiring our students. We've grown quickly over the last 6 years. In New York and the Bay Area, we have 51 foundations classes, 15 advanced classes, and 2 studio classes, serving over 1,100 young people this year. We've been incredibly successful at partnering with schools who need us the most and reaching young people who are underrepresented in the tech industry. We're always looking for volunteers to work with our students during our school year classes. If you have a great time this summer, please reach out to anyone on our staff to learn more about getting involved. These are our values. I'm going to go ahead and read them out loud. Our goal is to provide all ScriptEd students with a high-quality coding education that is supportive and engaging regardless of gender, race, nationality, language, sexual orientation, religion, disability, socioeconomic status, or learning style. ScriptEd values diversity and views difference as a resource to enrich learning. We seek to empower our students and create a community around them that supports their ability to overcome the barriers to success they frequently experience. We expect all of the professionals who generously donate their time and expertise are conscious and respectful as they foster relationships with our students. Please let us know if you have any questions or would like to learn more. Let's talk about the Summer Developer Lab. Our Summer Developer Lab, the summer program hosted at your company, will prepare our students to move into their second year with ScriptEd. During this 2-day program, students will practice HTML, CSS, and JavaScript skills that they built during the school year. They'll also learn about some of the professional skills essential to working as a software engineer, including GitHub repos, workplace communication, and how to use professional coding environment Cloud9. Our students use a learner-friendly environment called PopCode in their first year. This time is all about strengthening the skills students built all year, getting students excited about going deeper in the advanced class in the coming school year, and building a community that supports them along the way. Our DevLab is a 2-day program. Students arrive at 9:30 a.m. and leave at 3:45. On the first day, they'll learn professional soft skills in the morning and get to know each other. In the afternoon, they'll explore how to use Cloud9 and start building a portfolio using the coding skills they've learned this year. On the second day, they'll use Terminal for the first time and continue building their portfolio website. Then at the end of the day, students will show off their work and will close out with a celebration. Thank you so much for volunteering. As a professional, you have a deep understanding of the tech industry and provide essential guidance. During DevLab, you'll help students grow their skills and help them connect the content they're learning to applications of their skills in the professional world. So we're grateful to have you on board. In the next few slides, we'll talk about some teaching best practices to help you feel empowered in the classroom and have fun with our kids. Let's start with some do's for working with students. When you meet kids, ask them about themselves. Kids have all sorts of interests, hobbies, and opinions, and asking questions is a great way to get to know them. Kids will be curious about you too, and you should feel comfortable sharing facts about yourself and your interests. When speaking with students, use growth mindset language. Growth mindset describes the idea that intelligence isn't something you're born with, but something that you can grow. This means emphasizing students' hard work, effort, and improvement, and avoiding phrases like, "you're so smart." When working with students, it's tempting to dive in and demonstrate directly on their laptops. Allowing students to stay in the driver's seat keeps them engaged and deepens their learning. And losing control of their keyboard can sometimes pull a kid out of the experience. Please make sure you let students type at all times. Some students are shy, and not all students will ask for help when they need it. Feel empowered to ask students about their progress as they're working. Sometimes you'll find it can open up an important conversation. Finally, Ask students guiding questions when they need help. We'll dive in a little bit more now about what that means. When students get stuck, good teachers and mentors help guide students to a solution. This teaches students how to solve their problem and how to think when solving future problems. Let's look at some examples of guiding questions you can use. Ask, can you tell me where you're stuck? This pushes students to articulate where they're having trouble. You can ask, what have you already tried? This prompts students to describe what they've already done to attempt to solving the problem. You can ask, what are you going to do to solve the problem? This question pushes students to tell you what they think they would do next. You can give further guidance by providing a few examples on how to move forward, then let them know that you'll be back to check on them. And remember to go back. All right, imagine you've just taught the introductory lesson on using Terminal. A student has the following code on his laptop and doesn't know what to do next. Write 3 things you would say to guide the student to his own success. You might have written something like, where are you having trouble? Tell me what steps you've taken so far. Or explain to me what you're trying to do. Any questions that are open-ended and ask students to explain their thinking are the way to go. Most importantly, have fun. Enjoy your time in the classroom with our students. If you're having a good time, students will too. Thank you so much for listening and volunteering your time. You'll get a follow-up email if you're in New York about specific logistics and details about your placement. If you have any other questions, please email me, Ellen, if you're in the Bay Area, or Naomi if you're in New York City. We can't wait to have you join our students this summer.